Hi guys, this is Kim and Mike from Milling About.
Hi guys.
Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to go on a kayak trip up to Dixon Reservoir, and we're going to give you a little review of our intex K1 kayaks that we just bought. So we went out on a lake last week to do some kayaking, and we fell in love with it, so we decided to buy some of these. They were recommended by some friends, so we're going to check those out. We did order them from Amazon. We got 3 of them in a brand new box, and one of them came in a beat up old box, and when we opened it, it was very used, so we were able to send it back and get a brand new one right away. But just be aware of that if you were to order them. We are not sponsored, so we will give you a very honest review of what we think of them. All right, see you in a bit.
See you.
Okay, so when you get them, they do come in a big box, and then you pull them out and you get this big bag right here. And inside the bag, you've got your kayak, your seat that you can install in there. You've got a little fin that goes on the bottom of it, and you've got a patch kit. And I'm assuming the instructions and everything are in here. We haven't opened that yet. And then it also comes with a pump. It's a hand pump with a hose that attaches to it. I've heard that they're pretty fast to pump up, so. And then it also comes with your paddle that is collapsed down inside of this bag. So we're gonna probably be taking apart the paddles and putting them back into here with zip ties or with bungee cords instead of putting them in with the bag that it came with, because it's just a plastic bag that it comes with. So we're gonna pump these up and get them on the water. We're here at Dixon Reservoir. It's beautiful out here. And we ordered life jackets. I always recommend wearing your life jacket out there. We ordered them, but they didn't come in, so we did borrow some from work with permission. So we'll be out there in a little bit. So we have them pumped up.
Nope.
We have the kayaks pumped up. Mike's still working on his seat. And I'm gonna get mine all buckled in. And then we have the fin that we need to put on as well. So we did get approached by a ranger, and they're just doing their safety check out here, making sure we have our life vests check. And we needed a whistle as well. We didn't have one, but they gave us a couple, so it is required, I guess, in Colorado for those 2 things to be on any public waters.
Just not the rentals.
Just not the rentals. Well, that wasn't public water, that was private lake.
Oh yeah.
So
if you drown, you're on your own.
Exactly. So we're gonna get these buckled in, and then we're gonna head down. Okay, there we go. So the key is trying to find a good place to put the camera. Oh, yeah. Life jacket. There we go. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Okay, come here. I want a nice it won't work.
Let me get this way. This takes some learning. Did you get a picture?
Especially
With your glasses on? They feel so tippy, but I think it's just because we're not used to it yet. Yeah, I think I'm... Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see where we can go. So there's supposedly a lot of birds here too. There's a little bit of wind, but not too bad. Wind. Oh, this is nice. Whoa.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see? That keeps the water. Well, water isn't even running down the pole. So, good. The big moves up front. Come back.
Yeah.
It still feels like we're going really fast with the waves.
Yeah. I think we are going at a considerable amount of
But
speed.
it makes it look like we're going really fast because the waves going by.
Yeah. I have lost Mike. He is way back there. Whoa! Yeah. I felt like I was gonna fall over. I was just turning around to see you.
Remember, whenever you do a big paddle, you almost gotta like shift your weight.
Yeah.
These do move like crazy.
Yeah.
So I was saying these aren't that fast.
Well, they're probably used to different kinds, but
Yeah, because it was the experience.
yeah. This is good for beginners like us, you know?
One thing they said was one of the big issues they have was the paddle hitting these little things here.
Yeah.
But I don't see that issue. Maybe they actually changed it since then and moved it up a little.
Well, I keep hitting it, but
Do you?
yeah.
Here.
I feel like you're sitting further back than I am. I don't know, maybe not. I want to go over by the trees.
Go by where?
The trees. I like it.
There you go. Prop my knees up a little bit.
Yeah, I bent my knee this way.
Yeah.
I think that gives me more stability.
Straight out.
Yeah.
That way I get a little suntan on just my knee area. Paddle would be definitely easier than those other ones.
Yeah.
You know, they make you flex or whatever.
So last week when we went to Denver, and we rented some kayaks, and we were going to go on the one-person kayaks, but there were no seats on it. The equipment there was a little bit old. So they ended up giving us two-person kayaks, so we had to try to balance those. And it was fun. But again, the equipment was a little bit old, so having new stuff is fun.
So much more comfortable too, these inflatable seats.
Yeah, they were hard plastic, so after a while your behind started hurting. But these are much more comfortable. Mike's leaving me in the dust now. Mike, do you want to paddle back to me and give me your thoughts on these kayaks?
Yeah. I'm trying to get a picture of you straight on with you paddling. Maybe.
You gotta be fast.
Because these are fast. Don't get your head.
Wait.
Okay.
All right.
Review.
Almost ate a bug.
Hi, I'm Mike. So review of these so far, pretty good. Little unstable when you go to paddle really strong, but for the most part it's real stable in keeping you upright unless you really shifted your weight over to the side. So just learn to move your body back and forth as you're paddling, because your weight does compress the air a little bit on one side and brings it up on the other. But other than that, these things are awesome. I mean, they haul across the lake almost effortlessly, and I mean, of course, we're only comparing these to our past rental ones in Denver, but these are like night and day. In comfort, I think I can easily take a nap in here. Being inflatable, it's like just being on like an air mattress. So. But one thing I would recommend is the backs of the seats, maybe fill them halfway, partly, so you can lean back a little more and have a little more room between your feet and the back, because it does make it pretty stiff and upright. But other than that, good stuff.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, especially for what, a whole $79, whatever we paid for them. So
Yeah.
Great deal, especially for beginners like us that just want to kind of mess around and check it out. So 2 thumbs up. Off we go. Part of that water on my water bottle tip might have been from the lake. I don't know.
Oh yeah. And then if you look up this way, Horsetooth Reservoir is right up. Wait, see if I can get you turned here.
Up the hill there.
So Horsetooth Reservoir is right over that dam right there.
Right over the road there.
So if that dam broke, it would flood Fort Collins.
And we would have quite the rafting ride.
Yes. Whoa. Are you trying to tip me? So this is a nice little lake. If the parking lot was full when we got here, we were going to go up to Horsetooth, which is a much bigger lake. So maybe next weekend we'll do that.
Do what?
Horsetooth.
Up to time wise.
Yep.
But I look forward to getting out of Virginia and checking out some waterways there while it's still warm enough.
Yep.
Probably through the end of October at least.
So we did look up, I have an app on my phone called Go Paddling, and It shows a bunch of different places that you can take your kayaks. You can set it for canoeing, you can set it for kayaking, and you can set it for one other thing, but I don't remember what it was. And looking out at Virginia, it looks like most of the places to go kayaking is the rivers around there. Rivers.
Oh, rivers.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's many lakes that you can go on.
You got some calm areas in the river.
Yeah.
You don't end up way down river and have to walk back.
Yeah. I think for rivers, you want to definitely have one car parked one place and another car parked in another place.
If you're doing that for river.
Is that a bird over there?
Where is it?
Over there. I think it's...
The guy.
No, not the guy. Over there. I think it's a magpie.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty big. Go check it out.
Okay, so we did have to, we did hit some wind on the way back, so it was a little bit harder to come back. But we were able to see quite a few different animals, different birds, and different things. Sorry, I have something stuck in my throat here. We were able to get them all folded up and put back in. So we just folded them in half to put back in the car. And so I really think that they're really good.
Yes.
Kayaks, and we're definitely going to be taking them out a lot more. Maybe
Yes.
when it's not so windy.
Yeah. Early morning. And non-Colorado.
All right, so we're going to be signing off. I hope this review helps you decide which kind of kayak you guys want.
Yep.
All right, have a great day.